best in the world is this. Revolving walls, hidden rooms, disguises. What is Barbara Gordon's secret?
Always sticking your nose in my business. Well, this time I'm going to teach you a lesson.
As long as you're holding class as Penguin, perhaps you'd include Batgirl, too.
Batgirl?
Batgirl?
Batgirl!
Batgirl? I don't know who you are, young lady, but you certainly know how to handle yourself well.
Holy agility, I'll say.
Thank you, dynamic duo. I'm sure you could have handled these crooks without my help, but I was glad for the chance to join in the fun. Oh, crime fighting is a serious matter to me too, Batman, but we might as well get a few laughs out of it.
We'd better see if Barbara Gordon's all right.
Now what? Another surprise? A Batgirl cycle in a secret freight elevator?
Yes, and with that, the shark was officially jumped. Let's go. Oh, hey. And does anybody...
What up?
Does anybody actually know what the jump the shark? Do people even get that anymore? Because that was like a thing for a while. You know what the jump the
From
shark?
Happy Days, right?
Yeah, when Fonzie actually
literally,
when Fonzie literally jumped over the shark, they consider that was the downfall of Happy Days, and that's been used as a meme for like everything that's no longer relevant or no longer has turned lame at some point. So yeah,
I understood that reference.
Yeah. I'm learning some of the young folks might not get it, but yeah. And I love.
I'm not one of those people.
No, I know. I love Barbara Gordon and Yvonne Craig. I love Yvonne Craig. I meant to say, but man, they just gave up writing when she came on the show. It's like just kick up, let's get on a ladder, let's slide down a guy's back. They're all buffoons anyway. Anyway, what's up, y'all? Welcome, Comic Fam. How the hell is everybody?
We got the chat popping off. We got 80s guy in the house. We got my guy Trev, the shipping guru. Trev, we were just talking about them Chiefs and how damn good they are.
We were.
It's good to be a Chief.
We were indeed, man. Everybody's good. I was watching the pregame, like, okay, they got their third or fourth string guys in there, and they're still murdering the other guys, third and fourth string guys.
Yeah,
there's no bad
Great
link.
coaching.
There's no weak link. It's scary.
We got the lovely Miss Janet is in the house, of course. What up, Janet? Good to see you. We got Peter Regatta in the house. What up?
What's up, Peter?
Pronunciation. What up, Peter? Good to see you. We also got Mojo88 in the house. What's up, Mojo? Good to see the homies. I'm excited to see what we got going on this week. Did we get the penultimate book from last week? Were we able to snag it?
Oh God! Did I snag that book? I may have. If I didn't, I'm sure I ordered it. It's coming from my comic. I just got my comic shop order. I haven't opened it yet, so there's some stuff from last week.
Stay tuned.
Yeah. Oh, and stay tuned for the penultimate book. For those of you who don't know about the penultimate book, at the end, that we pick a book that I think you should look forward to for next week, and that is the penultimate book every week. And every week it's a book that has something special to offer. So I think this is a good one this week. Hey, there's Debuzo. What's up?
We got Debuzo. What's up, homie? We're her. That's right. We're her.
You guys, I tell you. Yeah, so man, this is going to be a great week, I think, for comics. Well, the penultimate book last week was what? Remind me real quick. It was such a long time ago.
You're the one that's supposed to remember. Don't ask me to remember.
Dude,
I can't remember yesterday.
I got got so many balls in the air, man. I can't remember what it was, but I remember it was a pretty good. Usually very good books, but I think I may have picked it up.
I'm gonna find it.
Yes.
I'm
So
gonna
hey,
find
you know, also I haven't had a chance to put those T-shirt ideas out yet. But I'm working on it, and along with some other things that I'm working on. So I've been making video
Was it the
content.
Schlub?
And yeah, the Schlub. Thank you. The Schlub is definitely
There
ordered
we
from
go.
my comic shop. I looked at it in the store today, but I didn't want to get an extra copy. I'll just wait till next week to 'cause I got stuff I
There we
already need
go.
to review.
Shout out if you got the Schlub.
Shout out. What'd you think? So hey, you know, and this show, like every other show that we do every Wednesday, is brought to you by the Alternative City Shop.
I not only love reading indie comics, but I've self-published several indie comics of my own. You can find them on my Alternative City Shop, which has a link below this video. There, you'll find, along with my comics, t-shirts, stickers, and mystery boxes, you'll find pins and magnets that I call CBOs, or comic book originals, which are buttons, magnets, and pocket mirrors that I make from superhero comic books. These are one-of-a-kind items made from images cut directly from comic books, not photocopies, so each one is unique.
Yes, and we've been busy. Like this is our Janet and I. This is our 20th anniversary this week. So this is kind of a big
That's
one
a good
for us.
run.
Yeah, 20
Not
years
everybody
ago.
makes it that far.
No, they don't. That's,
I wonder what the percentage of marriages that make it to 20 years. I bet it's pretty low.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, you'd probably be right. Yeah, but hey, you know, we feel very blessed and we're happy with each other, and man, looking forward to 20 more at least.
That's the dream, right? How
That's
about 40 more? What do you say?
let's shoot the whole wad. Yes, 40 more. Let's do it. I see Jet City. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. And thank you,
52%
Peter.
chance, which is a lot higher than I thought.
Oh yeah, those are good odds. I like that. Yes, thank you. Yeah, congrats, thank you, Trev, and thank you, Peter. Man, that's awesome.
That's according to NBC News. I don't know if I'm buying it. That might be some liberal stuff right there. That sounds like a lie.
NBC News.
Yeah, you can't trust them.
The Boozos.
What up, Damien? Good to see you. Damien, Sleepy Reader in the house. I'm excited to see who made it. I think it's this Friday. We get to see the finalists for the CBC Awards over on Brian-LCS's channel on YouTube. We get to find out, did Indie Comics and Reviews make it as a finalist for reviews? Did Sleepy Reader make it for a Lifetime Achievement Award? Let's go, baby. Tune in this Friday. We also got Phil sneaking in here, and we got Jet City. Look at this chat just cracking. What's up, y'all? We got Jet City Comics coming in here. We got Alfred Page. Look for his blowtorch coming soon.
Yes, coming soon to a comic book shop near you.
We got my guy John Stout, who decided that going and hanging out with Damien and Bueller was more important than FOCing and chilling. And I told him I'll never forgive him.
Never forgive
him. How dare you?
Oh, well, you
go have a life.
No disrespect. No disrespect. Go hang out with my boys over here. What's up, Jay?
No, I told him I ain't mad at him, man. I told him it's just cool that he might be there. You know?
John,
that's all we can ask for.
John, the only guy is a bigger Batman fan than I am. John Stout. God bless, man. He is
that's
a big
my
Batman
guy.
He's awesome.
Hopefully he got Bueller's ear about let's get this Monday morning show going again. If we can't do it with Bullseye Bob, let's do it with Damien every Monday morning. That just hit me. Why not just do it with Sleepy Reader every Monday morning if you can't link up with Bob? And you can just, fill in for Bob until he gets it together, and we can have our Monday morning show. Damien, think about it. I think this is fucking brilliant.
Look at this guy.
I personally think this is brilliant.
He's putting together lineups.
This just came to me, and it's like, yeah, that would work perfectly, Damien. Let's do this, Damien.
Do it.
What up, KS and Comics? What up,
Chaos?
Chris? Good to see you, homie.
What is
Thanks
happening?
for fucking and chilling with me last night. We had a good time just hanging out.
It'll take time to restore chaos.
Yeah, always a good one.
All they talked about was me. Well, hopefully it was good things. Hopefully you guys will talk about me suggesting what a firecracker idea of Sleepy Reader filling in for the Monday morning show, because I really do miss that hangout on Monday mornings. I'd always have to pop in and out because of work, but it was just really cool. I really miss it, man. Sleepy, make it happen, Damien.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think only reason Bueller said that they didn't do like a stream like you and I are doing for the breakfast thing is that Bob doesn't like to stream or something like that, or he has trouble with some kind of stream. So maybe Damien might be able to do the stream with him if Bob can't make it. I don't know. Should have a rotating.
That can work. You know, I kind of like the recorded and the edited video with Bueller and maybe Damien hanging out in the chat. I kind of really like that format, though. I mean, I'd be cool with live too, but I felt like that format worked well, where it was a really nice edited video with some interesting topics to talk about. And then you could also participate in the chat while it's going on. I really thought that was cool. So, but either way, I get the show back. I'm good with it, man.
Me too. In any form or fashion, I'd be down with it. Absolutely. There's another Phil.
Oh, rotating.
What's up, Phil?
Damien says a rotating cast, which would be fun, man. That would be a crazy honor. If you would have told Circumstances in the first year of collecting comics that he would feature one episode of that Monday morning show, that would blow my mind.
Tell me about it.
Absolutely blow my mind.
Tell me about it, man.
What are you talking about?
Tell me about it, man.
Yeah, that's like making it on Good Morning America as far as I'm concerned, man. That's the big time.
I couldn't imagine the butterflies I would have doing that. Like, one of the guys who inspired both of us to do what we're doing. That's pretty big.
Yeah,
pretty big honor.
Janet knows. I know you know, Lorenzo. Editing is a lot of work. It really is.
Oh my God!
I thought Bueller had that Starlink, which I thought was just the business. So tell me if that's not the case, because I was really dreaming about getting Starlink, just thinking it was the bee's knees of internet connections.
Huh.
So, but if you're telling me it's not always fully reliable, that might be a little disappointing, because I thought it was just everywhere.
Is Starlink like some kind of super duper Wi-Fi?
Chris, you haven't missed anything, buddy. You could just start from the beginning, buddy. Yeah, I thought, Starlink is that, like, it was helping the Ukrainians. I remember in the beginning of the war, they were linking up with the internet through Elon Musk's Starlink.
Okay.
And it was like a really helpful thing for them. And I was thinking, and I thought that Bueller was switching to that too for the road, which I thought was going to be perfect for him. So disappointing, not as nice as I thought it was, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, Starlink. I don't know. I haven't checked into that. Is that expensive?
I do remember. Oh, sorry, it's not. Yeah, I think it is expensive, and I do remember Damien. I think I remember Damien being on there at least once on the Monday show. I think I do remember that. I do. Sure, I know Jen was on there once, and Jen was in there. I know filled in at least once. Shout out to Jen. Hopefully.
I remember seeing Damien in the old set before Bueller moved, and I remember seeing him on the bus as well doing the show. If I'm not, I'm pretty sure both those times. Yeah, I'm pretty.
We got Rude sneaking in. What's up, Rude?
Hey, what's up, Rude?
Smoke weed every day.
Dropouts.
Yeah,
well, that's a bummer, man. I thought that was the bee's knees.
Oh well. That's this Wi-Fi thing is still in a developmental stage. You can't really tell what's going to happen with it. It's out there. It's just unproven technology.
It's gonna fry our brain.
Yeah, it's gonna fry. Well,
if perfect Wi-Fi will also fry your brain.
Yeah, the Bluetooth is already doing that. I got Bluetooth everything. I was just saying I would never use those damn Bluetooth phones that people use. Now I got Bluetooth headphones up the yang yang. I use it. Well, I'm sure they're safe.
That's.
Hopefully.
That's what I figured, DeBuzo, man. That's definitely what I figured. If it's good enough for them, gotta be good enough for me. What up, D'Artagnan?
I did remember that.
Yeah,
yes,
man,
sometimes I got a good memory.
Got all the homies.
I know.
Sometimes can't remember the penultimate book last week. week, but sometimes
I know.
he
It's
did pull that
selective.
one.
Sometimes it gets selective.
It is.
D'Artagnan, sir. Greetings. Yeah. So
Good to
and I
see
did.
you, homie.
I did. You did not pick up books today. You're gonna put that off until
I'm going on Friday.
On Friday.
Yes, we'll be there.
Which
Friday.
is cool. You got folks holding them for you, as many of us do. I did go pick up some today. I didn't get a lot. Only got.
Let's check it out, man.
9.
We took our time to get to the books this week, didn't we?
We did. We did indeed. We haven't got to them yet, so I could figure out how to do this basic thing here. Surprisingly, I didn't think I was going to pick up Jean Grey #1. I was actually looking for like one of those exclusive covers of it, but I got in the story and looked at it like, man, Louise Simonson's writing it. I want to see what see how she does this story. Usually Hickman does so many of the X books, and they love Hickman, and he's a good writer. I want to see what she's about.
I wonder what Chris thinks about that Chaos and Comics. I'm sure he's reading that one as well.
We got an X expert in here. That's good. That's my X questions now.
We need those actually. Yeah,
we do indeed. The Immortal Thor #1. I got the Miss Minutes cover because I'm just a fan of Miss Minutes. I love Miss Minutes.
October's so close. I'm so excited for Loki season 2.
Yeah, me too, man. That's one of your. Some would say the best Disney Plus series. I would say
by far.
I couldn't
by
argue
far
with
the
you.
best.
I did love the Doja Cap series, so I did love that.
I hated that speech at the end of that one. We got Scotty Vaughn in the house.
The speech took it down a notch, but it was still overall
so terrible.
But
oh my god, it was so terrible.
But the blood on the shield scene negated the whole speech.
That was
the U.S. agent. That to me was one of the greatest moments in Marvel history, right there for the screen. That said so much. But
having him walk out in the black U.S. agent suit at the end was also dope. I'm a huge
great
US agent fan.
And introduced
West
us
Coast
to
Avengers.
Yes, and introduced us to Val too. The the that's. Well, I'm waiting for more stuff from them. From maybe they're. I guess with the strike and everything, and this they got already filmed, they're not going to have any of that. But more stuff from her and the U.S. agent, please. I would love to see that.
I wish the stories were a little more seamless to where we wouldn't leave off stories like we do, where, it's just taken forever for us to get what's going on with Kang and Loki, what's going on with Falcon. It feels like it leaves everything off and you don't know if you're ever going to get anything else for it. Like what's going on with the power broker at the end of the Falcon. Is that chick really the power broker? I don't think she is, but will we ever even get to that story again?
And right now it's looking like if something's not already filmed, it's going to be a while. So that kind of sucks. Hey, what's up, Scotty's? I've already read. He's going to read Jean Grey, and he's reading the Immortal Thor right now. So let me know what you think about that, son. Let me, because I got both of those, and I'm looking forward to reading them. And I think they might be good.
Who wants to wrestle?
Gosh almighty. D'Artagnan, man, me and you are like right here. Like, we got really good taste and stuff. I love that. Love me some Miss Minutes. Another book from DC. How many DCs? I only got this one DC is a Batman Adventures. That's hard to believe. Batman Adventures #7. I'm just finishing the run on this one. It's a good series, but I've got 3 arcs of this, so I'm going to be good after this. I do love that style, though.
It's nice art, yeah.
Yeah. Man, I just realized that I pre-ordered this from your favorite shop in the world, Tfal.
Yeah,
it's being shipped to me at twice the cost of the book. Everything, which I thought I might have more than one book.
Hey,
not my fault, but not their fault, I should say. But I could have ordered more books from them. That would negate the cost, but I just forgot. And hey, so I got one. So I got 2 copies of this now. No big deal. This is an awesome cover by Art Germ with this Battle Chasers #12. So don't really mind.
It is a nice cover.
Not a lot this week. Just 9 books. Ice Cream Man, number 35? 36 already. Whew. 36 already.
Shout out to Skip and Tosh every
Skip,
time I think of him.
man, Skip and Tosh, man, had excellent taste as far as anything by these guys go. And God bless you, man, wherever you are.
What is G-Mart? And Chris, I'm not going to accept T-Fall slander, too much T-Fall. I have to accept some slander because of Lorenzo, but not too much T-Fall slander. Come on now.
G-Mart. Greater than T-Fall. Oh, it's kind of a low bar, though. T-Fall's not terrible. They're not terrible. Yeah, I see something good about them.
Really
See,
like him.
they're not terrible. There you go.
I like T-Fall.
I know you do. They can do no wrong in your eyes. You're like your
Like,
third child.
More
or something.
peanuts. Give me more peanuts.
Yes, of course, more peanuts. No one, number 5. Yeah, number 5. This is so. This I don't think it's the end of the story arc, but I got to read the previous issue so I can catch up on this. Excellent book here, in the massive verse, as Couching and Slouching was schooling me on last week, and he knows more about the
C. Bizzle.
C. Bizzle. And
The homie.
From the Millerverse, I discovered I love Miller's comics. I love comics that he writes. I mean, almost everything he's written. Big Game. I've read number 1. Pretty brutal. I heard this one's pretty brutal too from some folks who read it already. And I hope they don't kill all these great characters they've just created in this universe. But they're on their way to, off to a big start with this big game thing. I love it the way Miller just gets to the fucking point, the way he writes a lot of books, man. It's like, he's just like, okay, bam, bam, this, evil people ruin the world. Here come people to kick your ass. Like, oh, I love this. And it's great artwork from Pepe Larraz, too. Because when I read a book, I like it to be not so wordy. And especially if it's so well illustrated like this one, you want to take time to take in all the beautiful art. So many people took a lot of time to put their effort into this book. I want to enjoy it. I just, Evan Wood speed read through in 5 minutes. I want to absorb it. And Miller is just really great at pacing. He's excellent at that, man. Hey.
High praise. High praise.
I think he's damn good. I mean, we got. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. No, I'm just saying. They're using characters I didn't follow, like the wanted characters and a few other characters in there that I didn't really follow. No problem. I mean, I'll figure it out as I go along because he gives stuff to people who are with him from the beginning, and he also knows that there are people who are just jumping in, and he makes it easier for them to absorb it too. So, man, love his stuff.
I like it where you can bring in the new. You gotta have access to new readers. You can't make it too much. We got Sleepy Reader come saying DCBS is over G-Mart. And
look at this.
Apparently Chaos in Comics is also not a fan of Peanuts.
Oh my God.
G-Mart does that too.
There's a time to use them, but I won't go into it. I had someone ship me some books and they got damaged, and I contacted them, they replaced them, and I tried to tell them y'all just didn't pack it right. And most people don't know how to pack. I mean, and I found that, I discovered that when I worked in shipping as my last job. And I learned how to ship everything. And because we got shit sent back and we discovered what we did wrong, so you figure out what works. And, most people just come to the store or to the post office with shit unpacked and make this happen. And they have no idea about shipping. So to have a person just start shipping with no training, stuff's just going to get damaged. So yeah, there's a way to use Peanuts and a way to not use them. And if you're not trained,
I didn't mean you to get you started on Peanuts again. That's my fault.
Yes, you did.
And then
yes, you did. Go back on your bridge.
Trev is giving me the side I represent in Texas, and that's completely fair because it's well known that I hate Texas. Screw that place.
I hate Texas. Even though my comic shop is in Texas, it doesn't matter to me. It could be anywhere. I still have to use Peanuts.
My little brother's in Texas.
Oh,
he called himself a Texan, and it broke my heart. Oh my God.
Oh well, Yes, Napa Comic Store. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Trev is also the shipping guru, so he knows about shipping too. And I've been packing stuff, man, so he knows what I'm talking about. All right, Reverend Queen, white cover. It's gonna make the camera go crazy a little bit.
That's nice.
This was man. This I did a review of this. Check it out. You want to know how I felt about it? But I subbed to it, so I must like it a little bit, at least a little bit.
Spoiler.
The last thing is something that I've never seen before in the wild, in person, even though we have ordered it several times. This is What's the Furthest Place from Here, number 4, deluxe edition, second pressing with the damn record in it. I've never touched one of these because they don't exist. I've never seen one. Have you seen one? I have.
I know you can. Tefal always have them. I just never order them. But yeah, I've seen.
I ordered some from Tefal. They have yet to ship them to me. I think they canceled them.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, they will. They will do that.
I think what the guys at the shop were saying that these folks, great idea. Indie music and indie comics. We're gonna do a thing where you're gonna blend the two. Turned out to be a nightmare because the music industry.
So it's a record, right?
Yes, the record. The record.
You got a record.
Do
you have a record player?
This one is like this is $15 for the record and another copy of number 4. So this one came with a record and a comic. There was another one at the shop.
Do you have a record player?
I do. Do I have a record player?
Okay,
of course.
There you go.
Of course.
Just checking.
I'd be kicked out of the old man's club if I didn't have a record player. Man, come on, man.
That's fair.
Of course
you
I
would
do.
be. That's fair.
Could have a nicer one, but I have a record player that'll work. But there was another copy there of this one that was like $15 also of number 6. No record. I mean, no comic book. I mean, so and it cost more. So it was like $16 of it. This kind of I think turned into a nightmare for the folks at Image and the people who are producing this book, because they thought it was going to be a good idea and they got into the whole production of pressing records and royalties and paying bands and stuff like that. It's coming back soon to a number 13. I still have to read number 13, but yeah.
Such a weird book.
It is a weird book. I'm going to do that, D'Artagnan. That's why I can't wait. Only took me a year and a half to get it, but it finally showed up. I'm going to read number 4 again with this playing in the background. The Happy Days.
Yeah, Chris says that they had a terrible time getting the vinyl pressed, and he'd also be kicked out of the hipster club if he didn't have a record player. Which
damn right.
And Debuzo says you're asking the man with Happy Days references if he has a record player. Fair question, Debuzo. That's fair.
I know, right? These are your happy days. Yes, sirree, Bob. I got a million of them.
I also have a record player.
As you should, man. I say records are a special experience. I mean, you can play music anywhere on your phone, in the car.
It does sound different.
Yeah, it sounds different. And when you're spinning records, that's an experience. I mean, we used to play records, man. That was like, okay, Saturday or whatever, it was like a special event. You put like Rod Stewart say, put the speaker in the windows or whatever, and play the records. And now you spinning, man.
I love that song.
Yes, I mean, it's different than just like pushing a button and going to the next thing. You play a side usually. Sometimes you may pick a song here, but usually you're playing sides. It's just the way I do it. And it's just where you sit down, you chill on a certain day with the music playing, with your beverage or your libation, and just take it all in. So it's just a special experience.
Uh-oh. You got Alfred thinking about doing a record with Blowtorch. I don't know, Alfred. I hear it's a headache. Apparently, it's not all it's cracked up to be, according to Rosenberg and Image.
Be very, very careful about that. It sounds like a great idea, but now you start, it could get expensive and start, But hey, if you do it, I'll buy that shit. So God bless. And John Stout, oh yeah, he got both for 25. Man, John's got connections. I did not. I was lucky to get that one. Yes. All right. So next week, the contest of chaos, wherever in the hell that is, continues. Is anybody out there participating in said contest or reading the books about this thing? Because Moon Knight and Taguchi is going against each other, and okay, well, it's like I guess the playoffs or whatever. You can say. Yeah, well, you might have to record your own record. If you can record your own record, you got half the battle right.
Okay, man.
The brother's got multiple talents. I like that.
That is multiple talents. A true renaissance, man.
Indeed. And Wolverine number 6. You know what this gives us? Enter the Helverine. Wait for it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, the Helverine, huh? I see what you did there.
He's on fire, then.
He's on fire.
Okay.
Yeah. So not only does he have claws, but damn it, they're on fire. So they gut you and they burn you.
His face is on fire too.
Oh, now here's a good what if. Can Wolverine? That's a good question. Is that Mantium? Now you're crossing your universes.
Would say no.
So DC would tell you no, but Marvel would probably tell you yes because Wolverine's claws are more powerful than Superman's skin. The new Superman is more vulnerable than your Silver Age, than your father's Superman, or your grandfather in some case, Superman, which would show up and save the day and wouldn't nothing bother him.
I would say no without hesitation. No, he can't cut Superman with his claws. No.
I say at least give him a nasty welt. Maybe. Let's say. Trev, yeah.
Superman would need a team of X-Men. It wouldn't be not one of them could take him on, except for maybe Jean Grey or Xavier.
But then Superman could beat the hell out of Wolverine to a near death. He wouldn't kill him because he's Superman and he's got armor. But Wolverine would heal right up and keep fighting him, so I don't know. Then Wolverine couldn't fly after him, so he could kick his ass and fly away, and Wolverine just be going like, "Wait till I heal up, you son of a bitch," and just waiting for him.
Hey, these guys says no. I'm not sure to which. He's saying no.
No. Yeah.
Might be to Wolverine cutting claws.
Yeah, I mean that's a really good question. And if they ever did a crossover where X-Men and Supes and the Avengers, if they haven't already,
the answer is whoever's writing it would decide is the answer.
Yeah, that's a good. And if it was me, I would have him wound him a little bit, but not being able to puncture him because if the super skin was like thick enough to protect from even adamantium. So Supes all the way. Hey, there you go. As long as Coils Backlash. Coils, is Backlash another mutants chaos? Is that another mutant? I'm not sure who Backlash is. I don't know all the roster of the X-Men.
That'd be a question for Chris.
Yes. All right, so yes, I like this George Perez Wolverine for that same cover for that same. He got this big ass head though. But that's true because he's kind of a diminutive dude, so I guess they would track. But you're so used to Jacqueline playing him, and he's such a tall guy, you'd think. But he's got this. I still like it. And there's also a 1 for 100 of that same cover.
Yeah, that's all right.
No,
it's definitely not $100.
No. If I was to get it, I would probably consider this one. But I would absolutely not pay for that full one right there. Absolutely not. Ultimate Invasion. Who's reading this? I hear this is pretty good. This is, speaking of Hickman and his wordiness, people are loving this. I bought the first one, haven't read it yet.
I knew nothing about this one.
Yeah. I think Trev's talking about that Wolverine cover. Yeah. He's he's passed. Yeah, yep. I mean, yeah. I think I may have bought the Wolverine. I don't know. I'm such a sucker when I'm going through the previews. Like, damn, I just did my orders from. I know yours is like astronomical through TFAW. I'm not gonna be like Marcus. I'm gonna have under $200 order from my comic shop.
It's not always 200. It just happened to be last time.
Mine was north of 200, and as hard as I was trying to not do duplicates, I only did a couple. It was still just so many good books. So many good books. I just no volumes of deluxe volumes, just all like discounted issues, and it came to like over $200. Like, damn, I can't get out of this month without doing a $200 order. That's insane. Okay, I was just reading.
Yeah, I wonder how they.
What do you think?
I wonder how they get the old. I do wonder, like Damien, how they get the George Perez art. Are they using art that they just had that they never used before, and they're just throwing it out there now, or is the family providing him stuff? You know, I am curious how they're getting this stuff.
I wonder if they own a lot of his art. Maybe he did a lot of work for hire for them, and maybe this was unused art for Wolverine that they're just digging up. So yeah, that's a good question. Okay, I says it's just Hickman doing Kate's old idea, basically. Yeah, he took Kate's idea and ran with it. Okay.
I wonder if Kate's is going to come back.
Who's that? Bueller was talking about. He ran into him somewhere and said he was talking about at a show. He was talking about doing something soon. I hope so. The industry needs him. George Lopez is doing it.
Dang.
Damn. Wow.
Why are you doing like that?
And look what, oh my God, incredible. The Incredible is back in Incredible Hulk. And man.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this one.
I am loving it.
I bought into the hype and I liked it. Yeah, it was good. I like Nick Klein's art, the way he's doing it. It feels completely different, just completely different.
Yeah, it does. I mean, this may be, I think, first appearance of the Mother of Horrors, which is a character that Marvel is doing under this new creative team, not to be confused with the House of Horrors from DC, which is a new addition to them. So, horror, baby, is where it's at. We're talking about Wolverine. Oh my God, it does seem like Prime Perez to me. It does, really. Yeah. Now, who got in a bad car crash? Was it Kate's?
I think that's what he's talking about, yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. Wow, he kept it really quiet, I guess. Damn. Wow. I hope he does make a full recovery too. So this Hulk has a couple of covers, two, three. It's one by Federico Vicente, as it were, with Throg. Throg on the cover. Throg in the house. And then
is Throg back? Is he in the book, or is he just on? I bet he's just on the cover.
He's probably just in the. He may be in Immortal Thor. I don't know. I haven't read that yet, so we'll see. They were talking about working him into some maybe it was like in the Marvel in the MCU. And there's a Frank Miller cover. I'm thinking maybe Frank Miller. Artists go through these periods. Where they just like change their styles. Maybe he's decided to do like fine artists do, and just become more and more minimalist, which could be a thing, I guess. I know it's not classic Frank Miller.
Looks better than some of the other ones I've seen.
Yeah.
It works better, I should say.
I ordered a copy of Daredevil #1 with him, with his art on it too. It looked better than that. What's that one y'all pointed out to me that looked kind of janky? I forget which one it was.
The Wolverine.
The Wolverine, yeah.
The Wolverine. It was something else though. Something in Wolverine.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, it was not his best. It's not his best. This one also gets a 1 for 50, which I bet since these haven't been selling that much, you can probably get this 1 for 50 for like way, way, way below ratio. That's the only way I would take it.
Yeah, Fantastic. I think I remember seeing that Avengers or Pet Avengers thing. I don't know where I saw that at.
Oh, wait a minute. He got amnesia? Holy shit. That is one of the things I would actually fear, man. I mean, that's losing your memory to me. It's like, man, that's just nightmarish. You know, I mean, they make jokes about it on TV and shows and shit like that. But man, can you imagine? I mean, that's just horrific. Man. Yeah. So Chaos not a fan of horror, unfortunately. But you and Staple Sounds, Staple Spine could have some good discussions about that. I'd pass on Miller. Not a fan of that either. Yeah. So this whole I guess the thing that came out this week, which I did not pick up, I was tempted to get it, but what was it called? Marvel Unleashed, with all the pets and everything. So I'm going to hold out hope that I can find that on one of the T-Fall dollar sales. Maybe pick it up for like a little bit less than price, because I know you were giving shit about that What If Gwen Stacy dark What If with Gwen Stacy, and I was like, oh no, the What If books are really good. And I'm like, and a lot of them are good, like the Spider's Shadow by Chip Zdarsky. Read that series. I know it was on Tom's list, but just pick it up. I know it's in the cheap bin. That's a good series. That's a good ass What If right there.
If anybody wants to buy it, let me know. You can have it cheap.
Oh, you got it? You didn't like it?
No, I liked it, but
yeah, I mean that was a good
one. I don't care about Spider-Man.
Man, this Spider-Gwen one, I kept reading it and reading. I wanted it to be good because they went back to the 121 and showed all that original art, and then they said, "What if?" It didn't happen, and then it shows Spidey getting killed and Gwen taking his web shooters. I'm gonna go ahead and fucking spoil it. I don't care. And then she tries to take over for him, and it just what's she gonna do? Like go after the Green Goblin with his web shooters and her go-go boots with no powers and try to stop the Goblin who just killed Spider-Man? I mean, it just didn't go anywhere. I mean, if it took a nice turn somewhere, but it just didn't. I mean, it was. If you didn't buy that book yet, don't. I'm glad we got one copy of that shit. But it was not a good book.
We got Tomb in the house. What's up, Tomb?
Tomb after tomb after boom after boom. Spoil it. Two people's heart fake waving. Yes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, spoil it. Yes, it was, and I thank you, Tomb, because yeah, it was whack. They read it too, so man, but disappointingly whack, man. I mean, thought it could. They just had, and I think Gary Conway, who wrote some good books back in the day, maybe the co-creator of The Punisher, was a writer on that. And that's the best you could phone in was that. Really? Man, they really got us. They got me on that one. I mean, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Fool me once. Well, you know the story. All right, a book that's damn good and always.
If you fool me, can't fool me again.
That's right. Won't get fooled again. That's right. This World Tree is always on point and always has some great ass art to boot. So
end of an arc, end of the first arc.
End of the first arc, and they promise a shocking ending you won't see coming. So I know James T, man. James T. If James T had wrote that damn What If book, it wouldn't have been so whack. But it was whack in the mofo.
He's been working out, man. He's lost a lot of weight. Good.
James T?
If I wasn't heterosexual, I'd give him the business. No, yeah, but he has like when I saw him in Kansas City, he was a lot heavier set, and you can tell he's lost quite a bit of weight.
Oh, good for him, man. Good for him looking
Yeah,
out.
got to be healthy so he can keep writing, and that's a fat ass right there.
I'm just whoa, look at that ass. As I was saying, World Tree is always good for some great ass covers, and this is by Marco Turini, and apparently it's an Akiri homage.
That's how I like it.
Only people who know about Akiri will know about this. So this is maybe one of the best. I mean, this is probably a store exclusive. I bet they wouldn't make this a cover B.
Yeah,
they wouldn't dare.
I kind of want it though. That ass so fat.
I know. And this is like $25 or something like that. I might pick it up, but other than that, I don't know if I want it that much. It's probably at least $25. This is Virgin and it's exclusive and it's off the chain. Dope. Not just for the ass, but for the art itself is pretty good, I think. Tony.
$30.
But woo! I'll wait a couple of months and see. Tony Fazula, I want to say. Tony Fazula. This could be a regular cover. Doesn't say exclusive. Alex Owens does this one. This is nice.
Yeah, that was cover B, that last one.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. This, I'll bet, by Alex Owens is an exclusive because it looks too good to not be one. And this is your basic one for $25. Yeah, by Walsh here. All the basic
for
ones.
That last one.
Oh, how much? 30? Yeah. I definitely picked the Marco Turini. If I could pay 30, it'd be this one right here.
Give me that ass.
That ass though. All right. So you got one here. This is by Lee. I think it's Jay Lee. It looks like it's Jay Lee. That's right, Toom. What? No, it's just good artwork. That's all. No, there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, gentleman of culture. The booze about the gentleman of culture. Oh my God. All these yoga stretching videos on YouTube, all the gentlemen of culture congregate on all of those. Welcome, gentlemen of culture.
Rude.
She is very limber. I love this yoga.
Man, Rude is buying it for the bike. He didn't even see anything else, so respect to Rude.
That man loves a fine running machine, does he? Yes. He's a fine running machine.
He's like, what ass? I didn't even see a naked woman.
Yes. Honey, if she's sitting next to his wife. Yes. Yes.
I'm looking forward to how World Tree is gonna. Yeah.
And unlike a lot of books who just relies on TNA only, World Tree has been hammering it. World Tree is a great book, and it has nudity. It's like a bonus. It's like an extra. But for some reason, I think this was a Jay Lee cover here, so 1 for $50. They get bashful on it and cover the crack. What the hell? Now all of a sudden you're covering stuff. I mean, you've been showing everything. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. It's a nice cover, but somebody got bashful. So there you go.
And Damien's taking shots at Gary Conway.
Oh, is he now? Oh, see, Damien would know about that shit. Yeah. Unpopular opinion. Wow. Well, I guess one of those moments was the creation of the Punisher, which he just co-creation. I think. I don't think he completely created him. So that's
the only thing I know about him.
Apparently,
I just learned it.
Apparently, that was his. Apparently, that was his highlight. That was his moment in the sun right there. What's up, my handsome friend, brother John? You looking good?
Hey, what up, brother John? Good to see you, homie.
Yeah. So, And then there's a 1 for 100. If I was going to get a 1 for 100, I would get one of those booty ones rather than this one right here. I don't know if I get this. It's just not just. I mean, if it was a nice layout. I mean, some of the ones like this one here. I mean, this is a nice use right here. And there's another couple coming up that will be worth paying a 1 for 100 price. But I don't know if this one by Fullerton is that one. In fact, I'm sure of it. Nope.
I like it, but it doesn't seem like it.
If it were a cover C, okay, I'll take it, but I'm not gonna, pay a premium for it. Dan Quintana has got this one going. This is pretty dope. This is like multi levels of focus. I like that. It's a Virgin.
Yeah.
This is one of those expensive ones.
Yeah.
Bathing in Blood. I mean, this is more in line with how she is. You know, she's not a nice person. She's not a nice person.
I wonder how much that one
is. Oshred. This is a person named Oshred. Has connecting covers for this one. So apparently there are some connecting covers, and I guess these other covers will be maybe some people being tortured by those strings that she's pulling on. Could only hope. And Silverbacks. Silverbacks has this one here, and another one is Stan Yak, who has two. A Trade, which is pretty nice. Use that minimalist effect, and this one, which is a pretty dope one too. And the Tiny Onion, Bianco, the Tiny Onion exclusive, which I was thinking about subbing to his Substack. Is that expensive?
I don't know, but I like the gold foil exclusives. The Tiny Onion gold foil ones are nice. I got a Wind one that I really like. So yeah, I thought about it too, but I just don't think I would use it like I should, but I don't know.
Yeah. That's another subscription I gotta justify.
Yeah.
All right. For those of you waiting, Night Terrors is coming to an end. How do you feel about that?
Been saving good money on DC books these past couple of months.
Oh, yes. Oh, thank you, John Stout. God bless you. Hit that thumbs up. I appreciate it. Like a bunch of y'all have already, but hey, let's all hail the algorithm. Let's let's pay homage to the algorithm. Yeah. So yeah,
Damien needs convincing.
And I guess this is going to wrap up with this one, and there's that. But there's a Dan Moore, 1 for 25, which does not look like Dan Moore's work. This may be sometimes they attribute the book, the art to the wrong person, and I feel like this is not Dan Moore, but they called it Dan Moore on League of Geeks. It does not look anything like the work he does, like for DC, but he did some stuff for SIKTC, so maybe this is it. It's very versatile.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah.
And there's a Miko Swan variant. It's pretty creepy looking. This person here is Kunka Lim. I like Dead Man. I mean, I've always liked the idea of Dead Man and the design of the Dead Man character. And he's involved in this night. This one has been one of the few books that I've read, like maybe one or two of this run. He's been in there, and I liked it. So I would consider getting this.
Pretty nice cover.
Yeah, I would consider getting this book, this cover. Absolutely. Blade number 2. I have not read Blade number 1 yet. I'm ashamed to say. I would like to.
Me neither.
Trev was like, hey, stop with all that slander. Night Terrors have been great. There's been some, I think, maybe under the radar things happening in there. So, I don't know. We'll see. And there's a badass Dead Man on top of it.
The chat is cracking me up.
Yeah. Damien's a comic book elitist. He's one of the 1%ers of the comic books. And Blade, yeah, I don't know if I follow this series, but I do like it. I do like the character, I should say, of Blade. Looky here, y'all. She's back. It's only been dead like a month and a half.
Shocking.
We missed you, Miss Marvel. We missed you.
Who would have ever thought?
I thought she was gone forever. Wait, she's back next month. She was almost literally back in a month because they needed to change her for the MCU. And people are saying now the MCU is wagging the dog. That is the Marvel proper. But hey, everybody's got their opinions. The art drum version is pretty dope. I think I may have pre-ordered this one, maybe because I like art drum.
It's nice.
Yeah, and he's got a 1 for 100 virgin cover too, if you want to splurge on it. And a 1 for 50, Art Adams, Miss Marvel, the New Mutant. That's his way of art. Has his way of like making he love the way he draws. He makes the women look so cherubic, and he like makes them look younger, I guess, by doing so. But it's a style, you know. It's kind of like a lot of cover artists have their style. He's got his, and he's embraced it. This is my girl, Betsy Cola. Betsy Cola has done the homage to the Miss Marvel #1. Her first ongoing series. Only Roy Thomas for me. The rest of those people are plebeians.
Yeah, I didn't read any Gun Honey on my end.
I did read the first arc. The first arc I read, and they had some dope covers, and I thought it was a good enough story. Like, it was okay, like you say. But I haven't, I think I may have bought the cover for the last series, the Sienkiewicz cover, because it still makes great covers. That series has some off the chain covers and some great artists. But I think I've had enough of the series, at least for now. So, yeah, but Gun Honey, TNA like God intended. So that's my final word on Gun Honey. Looky, Doomsday, man. Action Comics presents Doomsday Special. This is Bjorn Burns. Bjorn Burns is doing the A cover, as you can tell.
I haven't been seeing him around as much. He hasn't been doing as many Spawn covers. That's the big reason.
That's the thing. He's probably on a different book now or something. But he's doing a nice cover of this one. This A cover is pretty dope. I may have ordered that one, but I'm pretty sure I ordered the one that's coming up. This is the Perillo version here, Lucio Perillo. And this is the one I'm sure I ordered, the Puppeteer Lee. This is the, I think, C cover, which I thought was like, man, just the exaggeration of the size. Or maybe Doomsday has gotten bigger since he's been in hell. I don't know. But just the exaggeration of the size and the style of a beaten and battered Superman trying to go up against this force that once killed him is pretty cool. I like that. And your boy, Clayton Crane, is doing a 1 for 25. 1 for 25. It's pretty nice, too.
I wonder if he's still with that lady.
I wonder. Let's have an update, y'all. Celebrity gossip. Oh, my Dubuza, man, I love her. I love her. I love her covers. I've been collecting her stuff for a while. And if she ever comes to a show where I'm at, I wonder if she's going to be at Road City. She's going to be at Road City. I'm bringing a couple of books.
We got Comic Journey in the house asking if we really need Gun Honey or Hun Honey when Pornhub exists.
Pornhub.
I asked that question about a lot of things. I was like, do we really need this when Pornhub exists?
Well, the stuff like Gun Honey is in a lot of the, some of the Dynamite books are like softcore. Kind of like Baywatch. No, I'm not really watching porn. It's kind of like, it's curvy boobies and stuff, but it's not your hardcore stuff, So yeah. What do you need? Who's just asking about the first series? I lost him.
Mojo 88 was asking if the first series was good.
Oh, Mojo was asking about that. Yeah. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, it didn't suck. I thought it was it could have, it wasn't like it used every opportunity they could find to get her naked. But, where'd that gun come from? I thought you were naked in the bathroom. Don't ask. She comes out with his pistol and stuff. But, it's I thought it was worth the read, I think. If you can get it now for cover price, I don't think it'll disappoint. Especially you can get some of those covers. Those covers are off the chain. God. Cinemax. Oh, Cinemax. Cinemax. Is that the Red Shoe Diary, or is that somebody else? I know it's one of those. It was one of those that did the Red Shoe Diaries and some of those other like soft cores. I'm surprised he's watching now.
Damien, Lorenzo's got about 30 minutes before I need to get back to it.
Hey! It's not somebody says.
It's calling my name.
Does it call your name? Pornhub? Oh my God.
Chris is confused. He thought this was Pornhub.
That explains it.
That would be a shitty Pornhub, yeah.
This is a Pornhub? Uh-oh. Tommy Dream says it's not his damn birthday, so away with your congratulations and your things. Not here for it. All right, so next. Oh yeah, more Doomsday.
The Roy Thomas love is strong out here.
Roy Thomas is a man. Roy Thomas did a lot of good stuff. He wrote a lot of good stuff.
I really loved The Original Human Torch. That was one of my favorite reads as a kid.
Yeah, I mean, he's a better writer than Stan. Stan was at the top man, but that's just me. I don't know.
Do people call Stan a good writer? I don't feel like people really call him a good writer.
Oh, well, that's why I said Roy Thomas is a better writer than Stan. I was being kind. Stan. Yes, he did like Jack and Johnny and all the boys and Steve. Oh, go make me 20 pages of this and that, and I'll come back and I'll put some word balloons in for it, and bam, call it a day. You're welcome. Stan Lee.
And shout out to Comic Journey for listening to us as the soundtrack for his porn. Really cool. I'm proud.
Yeah, baby. All right, so Dan Jurgens. Dan Jurgens does it looks like...
Oh, yeah, the comic books. Yeah, let's get through these damn things.
Dan Jurgens is got a picture of Doomsday here, like some serious eye boogers going on. So he needs to get that looked at and check it out. Nathan Zerdy has got a cover here, and he's also got a one... is it an incentive? I think it must be an incentive, but it doesn't say. Maybe it's just a regular B. If so, I would get this one. Okay, Marvel Age.
That is nice.
Number 1,000. Did we miss number 999? Where the hell did this come from? Anybody? Marvel Age number 9.
They do that. Didn't they do that with Amazing Fantasy too?
Yeah. Amazing Fantasy and Marvel Comics, I want to say. Let's just skip jump right to 1,000. And it's $10. Buy it. Okay.
Yeah, it's always a bunch of money.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The Mandalorian, number 3. It just reprints Mando, as my boy would say. This is the first appearance of Bo-Katan. I'm going down to Bo-Katan for my vacation. Bo-Katan's first appearance. I bought this cover just because of that one reason. I pre-ordered it at 30% off, and hey, talk about me if you want, but I can take it. So Mike Mayhew has got
I would never. How dare you?
Oh, of course not. Not you. Not you. This Mayhew version is pretty nice too, but it's too rich for my blood. Conan number 2. Conan, anybody read Conan? I've heard that was pretty good. I just got my comic shop ordered today, so I think that number 1 is in there, so I'll get a chance to read it pretty soon. I've heard this is like bringing Conan back to his roots. Damien, you're a Conan guy. If you read that, I think you might like it if it's true to what they say. And there's De La Torre. This may be just a regular foil cover too. This would be really dope if it's just like a cover price book.
Have you read this one?
I just got it in the mail today, so I'm anxious to read it. There's a free comic book day sample, but I haven't even read that one. Local Man, Gold. This is like a filler issue, I want to say, for Local Man, which is been pretty decent.
Looks like what were those books back then called? I can't remember them.
What kind?
The Valiant books, yeah, they were.
Valiant.
It looks like this.
Yeah, it has a Valiant style. It's definitely a good catch there. That's definitely a Valiant style because Seeley and Fleeks are co-writing and drawing this. Two guys who can write and draw. And this was more back to a Wildstorm look, and this is more like a like you say, what do you call it? Look, what was that you just said? Valiant, the Valiant look. Yeah.
Conan #1 gets the approval from the elitist.
Yes, I greatly like Conan #1 and Dealer D. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, so it looks good, like it's a safe bet. Can't wait to read it myself. All right, so I know you're not reading Nightmare Country, The Glass House, but it is dope.
Even though it's Tynan,
it is Tynan.
Off of it.
Hey, you're lost, bro. But I think you got the one for the Sandman universe. I get it. But man, this is it's another good one from Tiny Onion, and he's writing the hell out of this. I'll be picking this up.
Deathmate. That's what I was trying to think of. I was racking my brain trying to remember what it was. It's Deathmate Gold, Deathmate Black. Yeah, that's what it was.
Like. That's why that must be the gold reference. Trev. That's the gold reference. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, Trip. The chat is so on point. It ain't even funny. Did a review of Hunger in the Dusk. #2 is coming out next week. Read this book if y'all like fanciful like fantasy stuff with great artwork. Chris Wildgoose is doing the interior artwork. G. Willow Wilson is doing the writing. Man, this is a stunning looking book.
Yeah. I was thinking about jumping in on this one, but I guess I missed #1.
You should. This could be a sleeper, I think. I think this could go on for a minute. I think it's ongoing. It's not going to be a limited series. So it's IDW though. IDW is killing a lot of they got some big talent behind this one though. So maybe this one will stick. I hope so. There's a Chang cover here, which is pretty dope. The Robles cover as well. And Chris Wildgoose has a 1 for 10. Man, I get these 1 for 10s all day, these design variants by him. His art is just like clean and it's just like, man, I don't know how to, it's just dope art. And I've never heard of this guy before this book. Alice, Never After. Have not had a chance to start this. The first series was excellent. I liked it a lot. I haven't read #1 yet, but I will. This Alice in Wonderland Dark, if you will, much better than What If Dark. This is a Mercado number 2B cover, which is kind of disturbing. There's my guy, the Final Order Cutoff from Adam Heath. This is an Final Order Cutoff cover. And he's also got a 1 for 25, which if I can, this is one of those books too that you might be able to find a decent price on an incentive cover. If I can find this, getting it all day. Catwoman, uncovered, naked, like the lady from World Tree. Nope, not quite. But there's some lot of good, this is like the Joker uncovered stuff that was out a few weeks ago, I guess. So I guess they're going to do like everybody who's had good covers. Now maybe there'll be a Batman uncovered. There's already a Batman uncovered. That was a Joker uncovered. So it's a Joker, now it's a Catwoman. So maybe at the end there'll be a Batman uncovered. So this one is I'm not sure who the cover artist is on this one. It's the main cover. It's a Frank Cho B cover, which I like. I probably pre-ordered this one. I know I ordered 1 or 2 of these because I like those uncovered books because they're quick reads. It's like, ooh, pretty pictures. Just flip right through them. Copiel, Oliver Copiel, Copiel, and Stanley Artgerm as always.
They have Jenny Frison as an artist on this book.
I think, yeah, because she's done many Catwoman covers, so she's gonna be in there. You can count. There's gonna be some Jenny Frison covers in there, bro. It's all covers. It's just all covers.
Yeah. I've never seen Joelle Jones before, but wow, she's really pretty.
Yeah. She's got, man. She's one of my favorites too. This is a 1 for 25 Babs Tar cat. It's like a different format even. It's like it's a wide format. This looks pretty dope. I like this Babs Tar as well. A lot of good. I hope these covers for this book are inside the book. That'd be awesome too. Hey, give us those too. Don't hold out. And it's a Jeff DeCal, a 1 for 50. Jeff DeCal is like, I should call him Jeff Deckel. I think it's Jeff DeCal. Quietly, he's become one of my favorite cover artists too. He's made a lot of good covers ever since Hit Me. Kaptara. Kaptara is a joint from Chip Zdarsky, who a lot of people may already know about this effort because I think it may have been one of his Substack, if I'm not mistaken, endeavors, and now it's finally becoming printed. So we'll see about that. I don't know. It's a Chip thing, so it can't suck. It's probably pretty good. If Chip's behind it, can't be totally bad. Black Hammer, I like Chip. The End. Me too. The End. I wonder if this is truly the end. This could be the final series of Black Hammer. If you don't know what Black Hammer is, just don't jump on here. Go to the library maybe, and the library has graphic novels now. So if you can check out some early Black Hammer, do that. Read them, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But then you'll see, you read the last series, right? I think.
Yeah, I did. I liked it. I didn't understand a lot because I didn't know the history.
Exactly.
But I did like what I understood.
Exactly. So this is for sure not a jumping on point here if you don't know the history. But yeah, those of us who are already in it, we're not going to miss it. But if you're not already in it, check it out because this is a great series. This is Jeff Lemire and Chip, two of my favorite writers. So yeah, I would totally. I hear you. Yeah. DeCal is great, but that cover. So yeah, that's not one of his greatest ones, Chris from Chaos. Yeah, I still like it though. I like minimal covers sometimes, especially the white cover. Those white covers are impossible to find in great shape. So if you're gonna get something to get graded, forget about it. All right, I'll leave you with this. She's all shade. That's right. She's one of those hairless cats. So I'll leave you to your own devices there. And on that note, guess what time it is, folks? It's that magic time every week. But I hope you stuck around because this penultimate book is going to be worth it. It's time for the penultimate book, y'all. Time for the penultimate book. And this week,
I was wondering why you skipped this one. I should have known.
This week, okay. Yes, right. There was none better. And this week, that penultimate book is called The Devil's Cut. The Devil's Cut is your introduction to Distillery, a new publisher redefining creator-owned comics. In the aging process, the whiskey that evaporates is called the Angel Share, but the most potent spirits are captured in the wood, the Devil's Cut. This is the Devil's Cut, unfiltered stories from the most fearless creators, offering a distinct taste of the quality to come. 88 oversized pages, printed on premium paper, featuring a top flight of high-proof work from our founding creators, including Scott Snyder, James Tynion IV, Tula Lotte, Mirka Andolfo, Jock, Becky Cloonan, Brian Azzarello, Mark Bernardin, Elsa Chartier, Lee Garbett, Joel Jones, Stephanie Phillips, Ram V, Jamie McElvey, Jonko Mizuno, and friends including Francesco Francavilla, Ariella Cristantina, Eduardo Rizzo, Christian Ward, and more.
edited by the legendary Will Dennis. This kickoff issue will never be reprinted in this format again.
So believe that. Run out and get your copies.
Believe it.
Believe that shit.
I don't have one pre-ordered. I'm kind of scared. I didn't pre-order this.
I don't remember seeing this in the previews, but I may have missed it.
Me
I don't see
neither.
how, because it's a murderer's row of fucking creators here. It's like, if this were an all-star lineup, like, oh my God, it's like these are the best of the
My
best.
shop has it.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you will, though.
I made some calls yesterday, like, yo, hold one for me, hold a couple, so maybe they'll hold one for me, hopefully. But I think it looks like it's going to be fairly well ordered, despite the fact that we both missed it. I don't know how. I don't know how that
Well, I mean,
happened.
there should be some good hype around it, so yeah.
Oh my God, this just got to be. I mean, this is just a crazy, thing with all these great creators and all these different covers and stuff. This is a Francavilla cover here. He's doing a story. Becky Clooner's got a 1 for 10. What is this? This is who is this? Mirka Andolfo? 1 for 75. Jeez, Miss Naughty drawing herself. Tula Lotea's got a 1 for 25. And they've all got books inside, man. I mean, all got stories inside that are just, I'm sure, bangers. Man, this is something. Rue, this is coming from. They formed their own publishing, I guess, company. I guess.
Yeah.
Yes,
it's
called
new indie label.
Yeah, called Distillery.
Creator-owned comics.
Yeah, I mean that's the
Distillery.
It's like and the reference to the Devil's Cut, as I said in the description, is like and it's called Distillery. It's the name of the company, the publishing company, and the reference to, like, the angel, the evaporated part is the angel, not the angel cut, but the angel share, and the Devil's Cut is deep in the wood. I guess you gotta suck it out. You just can't get that. You just can't get that liquor out the wood. It's just in there. So that's what they are. We're deep in the wood, and we're the best of the best. So yeah, that's
suck it out.
That's right. Yeah, Mirka does draw them thick as a brick. Oh, John got it. Look at John. Get his copy way ahead of all the rest of us, man. I tell you, man. Oh, damn, man. It pays to be John Stout.
Nice.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I guess Tomb ordered theirs, but I guess we just missed them. I mean, sometimes it happens, I saw a pink yellow cover a while. Yeah, there's a few. I may have missed a cover here and there, but there's a lot of covers for this book. And I feel like even though it will not be reprinted, there'll be enough for us to go around. I bet they didn't skimp on the printing. There's probably a lot of copies out there, and there's a lot of, like me and Marcus. We kind of missed it, so some people are gonna miss it. So now that we're aware of it,
I don't think
grab them.
I don't think it was ever on TFAW. Is why I missed it. I don't think it's on there.
That might be. It might not have been on my comic shop, but it may have been some other platform that was available. But maybe only on their site. I don't know. I'm just
Hopefully
talking
my
shit.
store has
it. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something you want to get. And God, where was I going with this? I totally forgot. My train of thought got derailed. Anyway, yeah. Even though it's not a huge print run, I mean, not a overly hyped. It doesn't seem like it. I think there's still going to be an issue out there. And between the fucking, what was that? Marvel Age 1000, which is $10, and this, which is $10. Who do you think I'm going to be buying? Who do you think I would choose from? Oh, yeah. Chaos, just letting you have it. I don't have to say a word. I have to turn him loose. You just like he's like a big pit bull. I just turn him loose on TFAW.
Not gonna accept this slander.
Oh, the 80s guy says yes, he did. He did. You just missed it. I guess we both just missed it. And John's already read it. Now the Jockster would be there. Ooh, that's good to know. That's good to know.
Oh yeah. I guess I'm just ass out. It's
Uh-huh.
sold out now. It ain't on there now.
Ooh, really? I hope they can hold a couple for me next week. Otherwise, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be hell up in Harlem, and big trouble in Little China. So yeah. So the final book, y'all. Finally, the final book. We get to it way late. It's called. This is all. It's kind of a slow week. Not a slow week, but not a strong week next week for penultimates. So the Devil's Cut won by a landslide, but the plot holes was going to be my fallback. But I did pre-order plot holes too, and this is basically to summarize it, I guess people who are living in this unit realize they're not living in a real universe, that they're just basically characters who are unwanted, kind of the land of misfit toys, kind of for plot devices in comics, and they go here, the plot holes, the missing parts of things like that. Is that my buddy Borum? Is that Borum? What's up? Otaku Tour Guide. You gotta check out his channel, man. This dude is awesome. Otaku Tour
We
Guide.
got Larry Love. Larry Love sneaking in as well. What up, Otaku and Larry Love? Good to see y'all. Thanks
what's up,
for
guys?
coming through.
Yes. So yeah, and this is a thing that maybe you might be interested in. This is probably, to be honest, this is the first Whatnot book I'm excited about. So it's a Whatnot book. Because I know Tom and the Fire Guy have got a thing coming out too, but that's got pushed back a little bit. Yeah, Crashdown's coming out. I already pre-ordered that. But that's the second, that was going to be the first one I was excited about. But now since I got pushed back, this is the first one. Well, it's not out yet, so we'll see. So we don't know. We know it is with indie books. It might not come out next week. But this is one of two books from Whatnot that I'm looking forward to.
It is interesting plot, man. It is interesting.
FOC. And there's a Panosian cover here too. And the guy's got some names
Tuesday
behind
night.
it. This is the Panosian version of Said Thing. And Sean Murphy is, I want to say, the head writer on this. So this first cover was this. That's why art looked familiar from the Murphy verse. Looks like those Batman White Knight books. So he's doing that cover.
Yeah.
Panosian's doing this one. Walt Simon. This is the one I pre-ordered. I know I pre-ordered this one because this is the Beta Ray Bill homage, man. I totally ordered this one. I had to have it. It's by Walt Simonson. Hey, Walt Simonson did the Beta Ray Bill one originally, and he's doing this one. I'll be a sucker for that. I'll take it. I've been a sucker for a lot worse things than that, so I'm down with it.
Yeah, me too.
And this one is who the hell is this again?
I just ordered it.
There you go. So Morbia is doing this cover here for the plot holes. So Otaku hates Jim Lee. Is that true, Borum? Do you hate Jim Lee? Did y'all have a falling out?
Comic Journey's been.
Does he owe you money?
Comic Journey's been known to not tell the truth. I definitely know Otaku. He doesn't hate Jim Lee. I know that.
No, take that back. Comic Journey always tells the truth. That is not true.
He's a dirty saboteur, is what he is.
Saboteur. What do they call those people? Agent Provocateur. Yes, working from within.
Oh, this Calvin and Hobbes cover, yeah, click.
That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's a homage to Calvin and Hobbes. So yeah. So there's good stuff out there, y'all.
That bad boy. I love it. I love this actually.
Yeah. Now that I see okay, that's who he's shouting out is Calvin and Hobbes. Okay, so
Calvin and Hobbes is the truth, man. That book is. All of the strips just really hold up really well, and it gives you it's the best comic strip ever. No comic strip comes even close to Calvin and Hobbes, if you ask me.
Yeah. I mean, and then he knew when to quit. He didn't. Nope, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm wrapping it up. Bam. See you later.
The man.
I'm done.
The man.
Mm-hmm.
And we also know when to quit. Great show.
Yes, we do.
Thanks to all the homies.
Love that
came
segue,
through.
man. I see you. That's an awesome segue.
We had a bunch of great homies come through tonight, man. It was good to see y'all. Some new names that I don't always see. So thanks for coming through, y'all. We do this every Wednesday night, and the Lorenzo Alternative City Shop is still open 24 hours a day. If you'd like to get
24/7.
yourself one of those Bunny Assassin t-shirts, I highly recommend you do. We need
never
to start
sleep.
the Bunny Assassin. The Bunny Assassin crew needs to be out here in this world representing at all times.
Right.
So get over there and check that out, y'all.
Get out in
thanks
these
for coming
comic
through,
book
man. I always
streets
have a
and
good time.
represent.
I always learn. I always add books to my pull list. So thank you. I appreciate it.
Ooh, Doonesbury. I do too, man. I mean,
That's another great one.
Yes, Doonesbury was a good one. Yeah, and that's another political, but damn clever as hell. You know, it was just it was so good that you couldn't. Well, that is truthful, no matter what side you were on. He like, yep, that's right. You know, that tracks. Yeah, it's cool. Oh, chaos is kicking out. Hey, don't leave. But it's time to go. So thanks for stopping by, y'all. Be sure to check out Surcam on Instagram and on YouTube, where he does his fucking chill every Tuesday night, and also does his memes on Instagram. And my other comic son, Scotty Vaughn, does the Monday night comic addicts and some other stuff. He's doing something today. You collect what? I gotta check that show out too.
He's doing a collecting show. It's bi-weekly, or it's every 2 weeks. Yeah.
Hey, man, it's truth does not exist. I hear you. So thanks for stopping by. We will do this again next week, God willing. The creek don't rise. Be very, very careful when you say creek. So yes, we'll be doing it again next week. Y'all, thanks for stopping by. We love you all, and see you next Wednesday. So, man, you got anything else to say?
I'm out. Peace,
You
y'all.
out? Oh, well, there you go, bud. I'll see y'all later. Peace.
We love you, Denver! City by the Bay! John Denver!